Hello and welcome back to another certified OG chafing video. In today's video we're gonna take a look at the world's craziest drag racing event. We've traveled all the way to Eastern Germany for this, where the guys from RD48 have gathered some of Germany's fastest cars on a very unusual place. A steep, icy ski slope. The mission is pretty simple. First one to the top over and over again wins the title Ice King 2025 and 10,000 euros in cash. This was one of the craziest events I've ever attended, so sit back, relax and enjoy. Yeah, Muten Gorgen. We are somewhere here in Eastern Germany, and you're probably wondering what we're doing in Eastern Germany. Honestly, I'm pretty much asking myself the same thing. We have my TRX with me and my GTR. The GTR is on full-blown spikes, and I don't know, if you look at the area here, it doesn't really look like we need proper spikes. But the idea is that we're gonna drive like 500 meters from here. There's supposed to be a ski area, and in this ski area today, it's gonna be, hopefully, Europe's craziest drag racing event, because we have around, I would say, like 25 cars probably, and they're all gonna race up a ski slope on spikes. We have really insane cars, I hope at least. I haven't seen them yet. I honestly have no idea what to expect from today, but the concept of the event was so great that we just decided to come here. We drove like 5 hours. The only thing I kind of hope is that the weather is playing along and it's not getting too hot, so that we can all enjoy the ski slope while it's still icy. Anyway, we're gonna go refuel the cars really quick. They made like an Instagram page with all the cars that are partaking today. And let me tell you, from that Instagram page, there's like some really crazy cars. We have like 1,500 horsepower twin turbo R8s. We have like full-blown drag racing cars. So in theory, it should be good today. So let's refuel, go over there, check out who's already there, and let's evaluate the situation a little bit. Safe Euros. Yeah, by the way, GTR setup is absolutely disgusting. Front wheels are okay, but the back wheels, that's the problem with spikes, because they are so small. We had to put front wheels on the back as well. Yeah, but it's supposed to work pretty good. If this is all happening today, I actually think that the GTR might be one of the best cars. We saw it in Finland. This car absolutely rips up the ski slopes. So, I don't think I've ever seen a ski resort like this one before. Ja, okay, da hinten ist schon mehr Skipisten. Wow. Okay, without judging anybody now, but this probably might be the saddest ski resort I've ever seen in my entire life. But hey, if it works, it works. So, sind guter Dinge. Okay, so we made it to the ski resort. Da hinten steckt schon das erste Auto im Schnee fest.
Wo landen auf mich auch? Oder fährst du auf mit mir? Oh, du gehst vielleicht schon steil auf, gell?
Ach, leg mir, das ist pures Eis.
Ich glaube, wir lohnen an, oder?
Mhm. Ja. Alter. 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 Jetzt steckst fest.
Ich glaube, ich steck fest.
Fahr mal langsam an und wir drücken mal rüber, los. Wir drücken nicht mal rüber.
Ich glaube, das bringt dir nichts.
Ich probier's einfach.
Okay.
Ja, ich wünsche dir eine wunderschöne Heimreise, aber schön, dass du da warst, mein Alter, wa?
Ja, geil. Stein. Yeah, this rock actually saved my life from going down here. But it's just pure ice, and the tires on the TRX are probably not the best winter tires. Well, this car is also, by the way, stuck, as you can probably see. And there's a Musilago up there. But yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting day today. Yeah. Hüfenad. Well, this is a very good start to the video. But at least now we know that the track is completely frozen, which is pretty good, at least that. And the Musilago already drove up all the way yesterday, so that's also a good sign. And the pace is pretty steep, as you can see. 9FF Porsche is still stuck, but Janis is still sleeping, so we have to wait for him to wake up. So first things first, let's try to get my TRX out of the misery. Hey, dass die ohne Probleme da gerade weg vor dieser Frechheit.
Geht schon, Taxi geht's her.
Es ist so rutschig, das kannst du dir nicht vorstellen. Bro, if this works today, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. Ja.
Das wird krass.
Geht eh super.
Ja, oder?
Kannst du mir jetzt helfen, wenn die So, der erste Kandidat. Ja, easy. This is a 1000 horsepower Golf, by the way.
Erste Mission.
Yeah! Los!
Dunkle Pisten auf
Okay, mission successful. We made it to Kinderparadies.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, aber brauchen wir es nicht, die ist ja gut.
Nein, die passt schon noch.
So the idea is we have to get rid of the Unterverschutz so that I don't rip this off, and then we're gonna remove all the other parts that might fly away. Yeah, at least my bumper is still good, I think. Ja, gut, der hat schon bessere Tage gehabt, aber schlecht ist er nicht benannt. By the way, I'm like 100% sure that I'm gonna rip off my rear bumper again today. Yeah, perfect. GTR is, it looks a bit stupid, but I hope it's gonna work. I actually think it's smarter this way. This was God's sign of telling us that we should drive without the bumper to not fully destroy the bumper. After this video, I promise you guys we're gonna do a full restoration of the GTR. Yeah. Full restoration of the GTR. We're gonna dismantle everything. Irgendwann nochmal im Sommer oder so.
Ja.
Das ist mal verdient, glaube ich. Alright, so we made it. 3 hours of getting my car off the trailer and one bumper less, and we made it to the pist. I have to say, it's pretty steep actually. Pretty similar to the one in Finland I drove on, but the conditions today might actually be worse. So let's actually go through all the cars that are coming with us on this incredible journey. Let's start with the car that, in my opinion, is probably going to be the fastest today because it's absolutely insane. I don't even know what the f it is, but this is Dutters GT RS. Was ist der für Motor drin?
Er hat der 5-Zylinder.
Schon ist der 5-Zylinder. 1000 irgendwas PS, 1500 PS. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, but I don't really think that I have a chance against this because this is completely lightweight with lots of horsepower. That's a normal GT RS, but also like 1000 horsepower. Those two cars alone have 2500 horsepower because this is 1000 and this is 1500 horsepower, so these are insane. I think this car is actually very good for today because it's also pretty high. There's, keine Ahnung, what is this?
S1 is turbo, 1000 on the base.
Okay, so 1000 horsepower.
Yeah.
So 1500, 1000, 1000, 1300, 1000 horsepower, RS6 back there, V10 twin turbo, V8 twin turbo, single turbo V8.
Ja.
Also, das ist eine Frechheit. So this is a 550 horsepower RS3, which is lifted for some reason, which is actually not so stupid. And this is a 1300 horsepower R8 twin turbo. It's so surreal seeing all these cars driving on the SKISLOPE. So we actually have the car with the least horsepower, kind of. But the most important factor is not going to be the horsepower, but the way how you drive onto the hill, I think. Yeah, this car is pretty light as well, which is also good key component trying to get uphill. So good all-wheel drive, it's very light, it's got very much horsepower. I really think that this car is going to be unbeatable today. Over here we have Jannes 9FF Turbo. Yeah, this car also has 1200 horsepower, so this is going to be pretty cool to see as well. Ja, mit dir!
Super, und selbst?
Servus!
Geht ab!
Was ist das für Hitten?
Oder?
Was ist das?
Was das ist? Es war mal 997 GT3, also das, was davon noch übrig ist. Ja, sonst halt großer Umbau von uns, 1200 PS. Und Allrad ist drin, aber Allrad funktioniert nur bei Ladedruck. Deswegen bin ich gestern Nacht hier auch schon stecken geblieben.
Ah,
Ja.
wie weit meinst du, kommst du dafür?
Keine Ahnung, ich werde es ausprobieren, ne? Einfach draufhalten, wird so schief gehen.
Perfect. Yeah, this today is going to be interesting for sure. I can't wait to see these cars try to drive up there. The Murcielago, which you can see here, absolutely insane. He made it up the hill yesterday in the evening already. Bro, this is so surreal. Yeah, this is a stock Murcielago, by the way. In my opinion, one of the best Lamborghinis ever made. And it looks so cool. So this is, du bist der Audi-Experten. S2, oder was ist das?
S4 C4.
S4 C4. I think like 600 horsepower. RS3, we already talked about that. Golf 2 Turbo, also pretty light. If it has all-wheel drive, also very good contender. This is also probably not so slow. Looks pretty.
Der hat 1000 PS.
Das gibt's doch nicht, warum hat der 1000 PS? Was hat der?
1200 PS.
Okay, yeah. 1000 horsepower all-wheel drive, 1200 horsepower all-wheel drive. Der hat auch 1000 PS, das weiß ich jetzt schon. 1000, lass mich raten, 1000 PS?
Der hat 1032 PS.
Ah, okay. 1000 horsepower. The Evo, the only car that's not 1000 horsepower here. But probably the only car that can make it up the slope because this guy literally has bicycle tires on his car. Evo 6. Wie viel? 400 PS, oder?
339.
So it's gonna be interesting to see if this, with these wheels, will be faster than 1000 horsepower cars with normal spike tires. All the cars here you see, by the way, spike tires. Some of them a bit more, some of them a bit less. This probably has the most extreme tires, but I don't think it's gonna be the fastest.
No, because it's too small. He
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
some grip.
Yeah,
Also.
but we'll see later on. Yeah, Marius, der geht's da hinten. I don't know why, and Marius probably doesn't know it as well, but Marius decided to show up in a 991 Cup car, which is rear-wheel drive, which is probably the worst choice you can make for driving up SKISLOPE. But at least it's gonna sound good when it's trying to go up there, and at least it's gonna look good as well. Pretty sick, I have to say. So yeah. Next to that, R34 GTR, a real GTR. You know him. We met up with him in a Nordschleife. I think around 600 horsepower, 700 horsepower, something like that. Absolutely beautiful car from the inside. This guy is an absolute legend. Next to that, good old Audi S1, absolutely crazy car, 500 horsepower, also on some really good spike tires. This is also going to be pretty interesting to see. And next to that is another Golf with 1000 horsepower. All right, there's still a few cars coming, so we still have to wait. We're gonna go chill in the meantime and eat something, or I don't know. Yeah, driver's meeting is over. We now know actually one important fact, and that is that we're actually racing for money. The winner of this battle gets 10,000 euros, which I didn't know before. So that makes everything even more interesting, because I think I don't even have such bad chances, but we're gonna see it later. Slowly starting to fill up. The people are coming in like, I think 1 hour. All the visitors are coming down with the lift here. And then this is all gonna fill up. Obviously they have a party stage back there. And yeah, so the rest of the event. Everybody's here now. Everybody signed the waiver, which means we can slowly start. They are icing the piste now, as you can see, with the skis. They are just driving down there, throwing salt or whatever onto the piste so that it gets more icy, more sticky, more hard, so we can drive up there properly. And everybody gets one test run with their car, and after the test run the battles will begin. So then ideally, we're gonna see later, but ideally 1 and 1 are gonna start next to each other, and whoever reaches the top first is obviously the winner. So that makes everything very interesting. I'm gonna take a closer look now at the ski slope, because actually I think that this might be the steepest slope I've ever driven. We also learned it's a black piste, which in European terms it's the steepest piste you can possibly get to. So let's take a closer look at it.
Woo! Yeah! Let's go!
So, like I said, visitors will come down here, and somewhere down there, that's where the start is going to be. And then that's the ski slope. And I know you can't tell it on video, but it's actually really f***ing steep. Left side, you come back down with the car. The right side, the cars go up. And you go all the way on top. I think you have to go even further than the part that you see. And then all the way on the top, you're gonna turn around and then you're gonna come back down. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more nervous I get, because that shit is really steep and it's gonna be pure ice, which means braking is also gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, I think we should be able to do it.
The contrast is so nice. He is all white.
Yeah, und da hinten ist einfach komplett grün.
Yeah.
This is the first time they're ever doing this event. In theory, bro, I don't know. This is like pure ice.
The only problem I see is the start is not on a flat.
Yeah,
It's on a.
yeah, incline.
The start would be nice up down there.
Down there, and then you
Yeah.
take Yeah.
Den would be better.
Yeah. This, by the way, what they're pouring right now onto the ski slope, it's like some salty consistency, and it basically pulls all the water out of the snow, which makes it even more icy. So in like 1 hour, this should be even more icy than it already is. Anyway, the thing that is insane today is that there's so many people here. You don't see them here right now because, like I said, they're gonna drive down with the lift. But friends of us, they're up there. There's around 4,000 people waiting to get down with the lift to get into this area, which is crazy. Yeah, it's slowly starting to fill up with people, as you can see. This is absolutely crazy. Look at all the people here. Anyway, we're gonna take the skidoo. Actually, seeing this now makes me a little bit motivated and also a little bit scared. It's very, very steep. You saw it?
Oh, Alter, ich hab's jetzt auch filmen müssen, weil das glaubt doch keiner.
Es ist schon steil.
Das ist sausteil.
So yeah, these are all the drivers. Yeah, now it's starting to get interesting. We're doing the first test runs now. The thing that you're gonna see later in the video, it's absolutely insane because you can't see where you're going. You're basically only looking like this into the sky when you're driving up the slope. That's like the scariest part about driving up here. You can feel it. Some of them are a bit, I wouldn't say scared, but like, I mean, it's probably good that they have respect from doing this. And I can understand because most of these people here, they have never driven on snow before. So driving on a ski slope, which is like this steep, which, yeah, I can understand it. I'm letting my car warm up because I think I'll go first on a test run so that they know what this is about, because I've done it before. Und die mir als Testkaninchen.
Bist du nervös?
Ja, schon. Eigentlich schon. First of all, it is actually way steeper than most of the pists that I've driven before in my life. Secondly, it is so incredibly icy, you can't believe it. Third of all, we drive for money. I've never driven in my life for money. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, baby.
I could buy a new bumper with the money. Also, I want to say that I by far have the ugliest car here. Yeah, everybody's warming up the cars now. Everybody's getting ready. I think it's time to heat up the GTR a little bit.
Alter, es ist so viel los.
Wie wird das hier auf der Skipiste, Alter? Alright, das sind so viele Lights, das ist gestört. Yeah. Alright, I guess let's see how good this works. Wish me luck. Jumping in the car now. Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to go yet, but I'm just gonna go and sit myself up, I guess. Okay. Guess I'm not the first to drive up there. The rally guy, Walter Röll persönlich. Yeah, that would look pretty smooth actually with the S1. But the S1 also probably has like 10 meters more ground clearance than my shitty GTR. Was, die fahr einfach los, mir scheiß drauf. Also mein Eckstange hat sich gerade so verabschiedet, weil ich gerade so hoch bin. Perfekt. Bremsstange ist weg, zumindest der Teil davon. Ja, perfekt. Also der Auslauf hier hinten ist eigentlich gar nicht so weit gewesen. Bro, I'm such a f***ing idiot. Look at this. Bro, but that was extreme. It's so fast because it's ice. You have grip all the time. Oh, bumper even more there. But I jumped like 3 times, I think. I was completely in the air. Bro, that was the first test run and I went a little bit harder. I should have braked way earlier, but I didn't know that it's gonna end this soon. That was pretty stupid of me, but I was a bit too motivated, I think. Ah, my rear bumper. Always my rear bumper, but it was broken anyway. But yeah, as you saw, I came all the way up here and we were supposed to slow down there. I forgot about that. So I just kept on the gas because I was so motivated. And then I just, yeah, perfect. Ja, Jungs. Ey, ich hab gedacht, ich muss ganz hochfahren. Danke für die Rettung.
Mach Gast dir.
Perfekt. Hey, danke schön, Jungs. Gell? Aber sonst ist hier nichts. Alles heile. Okay. Yeah, I lost parts of my undercarriage. But apart from that, everything seems fine. Oh my god. So now to the scary part, which is driving down the ski slope again. Ah, it's easy. Okay. Bro, that was I can't believe it. That worked so well, but was so intense at the same time. So now to the very steep part. Oh. This here is where you jump really extremely high.
So, warte mal, erzähl's ja jetzt.
Ich habe bei der Streckenbegehung nicht aufgepasst und habe gedacht, die Strecke geht noch viel, viel weiter. Ich bin einfach oben so dermaßen ausgeschossen und dann in den Haufen, was dahinter liegt, reingefahren. Das kannst du dir gar nicht vorstellen.
Warum ohne bitte
Frontlippen, glaube ich, ist das, ha?
So, Funksis.
So rutscht.
Jawohl!
Das ist ganz wichtig, dass er da steht. Wahnsinn!
Und Adi hopp!
Oh, da geht's schon los!
Alright, the testing phase is over. We also just spoke how we continue because now the battle is starting finally. There are 16 cars, which means obviously we're gonna do like a tournament system. We're gonna start with the 2 S1s, the other one is somewhere back there. They're gonna start first, battling each other. I'm gonna drive against the twin turbo R8, which I think is pretty fair, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. This is gonna be pretty interesting because now we're gonna have 2 cars on the piste at the same time, and then we can properly see which one is the faster. Now it's getting dark, the vibes are insane. This shit is surreal. 2 S1 next to each other, racing up a ski slope. By the way, really quick, we just had the driver's briefing again and we decided whoever is gonna win, he's gonna give the money away to a good cause here for the region. So, just so you guys know. By the way, the guy that I'm racing against, twin turbo R8. Let's see who's making it. He wants to go the right side. Let's see. My line is the worst one because I have to go on the left side, which is very bumpy already because he told me that I don't care about my car, which is right. So you cannot imagine how nervous I am. I have to race a twin turbo R8 and I am on the worst side possible. Bro, such an insane feeling right now. My pulse is like 200 probably. I'm not racing often, so this is pretty new to me. Okay, let's go! Oops, he told me I skipped the light, but for me it looked like he had both his arms down, so... But whatever, I made it up the ski slope, I bottomed out like a million times. That was pretty good though. Bro, I love this car. I missed the gear a little bit, should have shifted down a bit earlier when I came across the top, but apart from that... Ey, sorry für den Frühstart.
Kein Problem, war ja trotzdem spaßig. Ja. Alles okay.
chance for the GT3.
Der Kohle zieht durch. Und vor, ich komm drin. Und ich bin durch. Und ich bin das hier.
Yeah, that's it for the first round. Let's see who makes it to the second, and let's see if I make it to the second because I jumped the start. By the way, it's so insane. There's even more people than before. Look at all these people here. Absolutely crazy how many people showed up here today. Honestly insane. I have to ask if I'm actually even qualified for the next group because I f***ed up the start a little bit. We also have to do a little damage check on my GTR because I think we lost even more parts. There's no denying that the GTR has seen better days, but it could be worse. Losing huge parts of my rear bumper. It's getting worse every time I drive the car, but whatever. Car's still running, holding up great, which I'm very surprised about. Gelegt mir Morsch. Gelegt. Passt, dann haben wir schon unseren Gegner.
Jawohl.
So I have to drive against the Evo now. So, I'm the first to start this time.
Really?
Yeah. The only guys in front of me are the S1s because they want to do a rematch. And then afterwards, I'm going to go against the Evo. This time I'm going to be on the right side because the Evo has more ground clearance, so you can just go through these jumps. The left side is faster, but the right side is more beautiful. And also we're moving the start a little bit forwards because here it's already very slushy. And also we agreed, by the way, that the red guy doesn't really want to drive anymore anyway, so he just said that I'm in the next round. That's why I'm in the next round. Okay, so this time it's really his flashlight that I have to watch. Okay, let's see. Evo has a GTR. Easy. Woo! Didn't really sound that easy, but it was. Evo is just lacking power. GTR did it pretty good. Bro, this is getting worse and worse each run. The bumps are getting so extremely deep. You can hear it. It's so disgusting. Okay, second race. Pretty good. Let's see who our third counterpart is. So, last race. Okay, so last race, the RS3 one, or the S3, which means I either have to drive against the S3 or against one of those two TTRSs, and they are both lethal, so gonna be pretty interesting. But semi-finals, here we go, let's see what happens. Schon wieder, das gibt's ja nicht. Eins, warst du links, oder? Okay, so Jürgen is not driving anymore with the red TTRS, but the other TTRS is driving and I have to go against the other TTRS. and the other TTRS obviously doesn't want to go on the left side, which means I have to go on the left side. Okay, so this is my next enemy, so to say. That was actually better than expected. Woo! Semi-finals. I literally just put my foot to the floor and prayed that it would work. And it actually worked pretty solid. This car is incredible. And to whoever built my car over there in Asia, I want to say thank you very much. You did the best job possible.
Junge, der Fleinklatsch, wäre was los?
Den Leg, jetzt muss ich gegen den Dreifach.
Ja, und der Hagen als erstes über die Ziellinie.
Passt, Finale.
Rechte Bahn. Der Fleinklatschmann.
Oh, the RS3 actually won because the S3 skipped.
Yeah.
Which means I have to drive against the RS3. Oh, my last enemy, RS3, and this car is crazy. It's lifted up, and this guy's jumping literally every time I drive. Actually, the two cars with the least amount of horsepower are now in the finale. That's crazy.
Vorne nach rechts ist Pratt.
Ja, das passt schon, das mag er.
Bleib drauf. Da wird schon gehen. Wenn du jetzt immer durchziehst, dann muss es auch schnell gehen.
Ja, passt. So, I honestly don't think that we're gonna make this one jet because the RS3 is actually insane, but I'm gonna give it my best. I have a flat tire as well. I never thought I would make it this far, to be honest. We made it. We beat the unbeatable RS3. Wow, my car is making all kinds of interesting noises.
Auf der Felge steht er hier vorne. Ja, und da haben wir sie. Jetzt wird sie überreicht. Die Elsa-Krone der R48.
Erstmal Glückwunsch. Hey, danke.
Und Armin Schilien.
Jawohl, können wir jetzt aufsetzen.
Ein Applaus.
Heldi, Achtung, muss ein bisschen gucken, dass wir da weg. Ja, sicher. Jawohl. Das ist schwer.
Alle klatschen. So geht's, ja.
Okay. Absolut.
Und das mit der Kofferin rein.
Bro, that is insane. Yeah, that was a crazy event. We're gonna head back home. We have 5 hours of driving. Thank you to the RD48 crew for organizing this. I love shit like this. And I hope we see more of you guys next year again. I really hope that we're gonna do it again, but we'll see. So yeah, there you have it. To all surprise, I won the Ice King 2025 challenge. We were lined up against cars that had way more horsepower than my R35 GTR, but I somehow still managed to pull it off. And I'm very thankful for my friends for helping me. We all decided, by the way, to give the 10,000 euros in cash prize to a charity close to the ski resort, so that the money stays in the region. Thanks again to the guys from RD48 for hosting such a great event. This was truly one of the best events I've ever visited. And I can't wait to see what they plan for next year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I see you again very, very soon.